Okay, so we are going to change our wall height and start our grid lines and bubbles. The way we change our wall height is super easy. You can choose, I'm just going to go to my east elevation. You can choose any of these exterior building elevations. Ugh. And I'm just going to zoom in here. I'm going to click on the 10 feet and I click once to make it blue. I could click again to get the little 10. And then I'm going to make this 15. I pressed enter. And that has changed it everywhere. So this will be 15, west will be 15, etc. Okay. So now when I start drawing my walls onto my AutoCAD base, they will be when I tell them that I want to go to the up to level 2, it will be at 15 feet. Okay, so default is 20 feet. We don't want them 20 feet. We want them going to the deck above, which is 15 feet. So when you start to draw your walls, you want to make sure your top constraint is at up to level 2, or you can say unconnected and then just make sure this is 15 feet. Kind of the same thing, different way of doing it, okay? But I'm just gonna go up to level 2. Now that I've changed it, I know that it's right, okay? I'm not gonna draw a wall right now. I just did that so I can get ready. The thing that I am gonna do right now though, is I'm gonna start making my grid lines and bubbles. So this has A, B, C, D, C1, etc. on this side, and then this goes numerically 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. So what I can do is be on my architecture tab, and then way over to the right, there's this under the datum area is this thing called grid. And I click on that, and what I can do is click on one side and then move it over. And you kind of have to go in and out, back and forth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this an A. Okay. And it already knows, as you just saw, that the next one is going to be B. So I'm just clicking. Now that next one is C. I'm going to do D. I'm going to go back and do that C1 later. E, F, and we want the end of the line on the left and the bubble on the right. Okay, and when you go to crop this, you'll understand why, because we're going to be kind of cropping out the left-hand side of the. Okay, so it just did my A, B, C, D, E, etc. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to do my. Again, I'm just clicking in here, and now I can say I want this to be C.1. And the other thing that I can do is I can just kind of grab this circle, I believe. No. No. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to undo, get it back where it should be. Grab this little break mark right there. It's got a little ding ding right there. And then that's going to give me a notch. So I can bring it up something like that. Good enough. And then I would want to do that for my G1, 8, and then for the I1 down there. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the numerals. I go to my grid. I'm going to start at the bottom and I want to have my bubble up on top. Again, when you crop the drawing, you'll understand why I'm doing that. And now it wants to do C2, okay? I don't want C2 here. I want a number 1. So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to make that a number 1. And then I'm going to continue making my next one, and it's automatically made it a 2. Okay, automatically made it a 3. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go all the way down to number 10 or whatever, and then I'm going to come back. Click on it, make this 3.1. Click on the little break line right there, and then move this something like that. Good enough. Okay. I believe if I click on this grid bubble here, it's a 1/4 inch bubble. It looks like we would actually, I'm trying to just figure out a way to make it a little bit smaller. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, you probably could edit the family of it if you wanted to, but it's a little bit big. They're a little bit big. Big deal. It's fine. Okay, so then you would just keep on going, et cetera, et cetera. Then you would have your, don't worry about the bubbles on the left and the bottom. We don't want those anyways. We want our bubbles on the top and the right. So that is the first thing that you're going to be doing. And then you're going to start doing your walls. Okie dokie. Thank you.